Okay, today is day 2, which is drone luggage. Now, with those 2 words, I think you've got the whole idea. So the rest of the video is just going to be a little bit of explanation. If you want to hear the rest of it, stick around, but pretty sure you got the idea already. I'm sure most of you have traveled before, in some form or another. A lot of us take travel as visiting families, friends across the world. Some of us like to do trips to go visit new cities, to go touring. Some of us do backpacking in the mountains. Now, whichever way you do your traveling, whichever way you've traveled in the past, I'm sure you can all agree that carrying heavy luggage with you was not the highlight of your trip. You probably wish there was another way, there was a better way. You probably wish actually that your luggage carried itself, which is technically drone luggage. Luggage that floats behind you, follows you around. Now, if we unpack all these different things, let's quickly just do that. When we move from place to place, we obviously hope that, we get a nice cushy ride to the airport. Everything goes straight on the conveyor belt easily. It gets checked in all the way up until our destination. We pick it up there. We get another cushy transportation to our house, our hotel, and we're good. Now, it's not always that simple, right? Some places might not take it all the way. Some places you have to take it off, put it back on. Some places, sometimes actually, there will be a change of plans. Sometimes you will add plans sometime during the trip that you didn't expect you would have before. And these times leave you carrying your luggage around cities, which is quite uncomfortable, right? And you might find yourself in lots of different situations, but we can say that these situations probably are not as easy or as comfortable as walking around an airport, which even that we don't want, right? Because we've all seen those kind of like ideas and things of, we have seen luggage that follows you around, right? So obviously we're moving in this direction. I've seen luggage that there's a scooter folds out and you can zip around the airport. I'm sure there's probably more than one reason why we haven't seen that everywhere yet. But obviously we see there's some thinking in this place. But let's take ourselves back to moving around cities. Whether it's trying to get to your place because this is your original plan, or whether you got kicked off or your flight got delayed, or you've added in a new destination at the end, and now you've got to navigate yourself in places that you didn't think, right? So for me, I know there's many times that I've packed luggage thinking that all I'm going to be doing is the very simple travel, right? The very simple, I'm picking this up, putting this on the airplane, this is going to the hotel, this is going to a house, and back, and then I'll be back home. And a lot of these travels have turned out to be very different, right? Things have been added, things have been changed. I'm not always finding myself in positions where carrying a luggage on 2 wheels, 2 small wheels, is the easiest. Now, obviously, yes, we've seen some great kind of innovations in making luggage easier to move around, but I'm sure we all agree that moving around cities, which some of them might have steps, cobblestone roads, gravel, uneven pavement, things like that, they're not kind to the luggage's small little wheels. And I think any of us agree. I think at the end of the day, hovering luggage would be very, very interesting to see. We've already got drones that carry people, multiple people. We can tackle the weight that luggages require. There's pretty much a set standard when you travel internationally. And I think with whatever place it is, whatever conditions you find yourself, having luggage that you don't have to carry around, just think about finding yourself in it might be a beautiful place, but a hot, humid place, oh, come on, that's the worst place you want to be carrying things around, whether it's on your back or whether it's behind you. There is a company that started off from the army called Hoverglide Floating Backpack. They use a system of pulleys and bungee cords to basically keep the backpack, think of like a camping bag, think of like one of these, but they keep it basically at the same height from the floor, right? So the way that this works is it pretty much takes the strain off your shoulders and your back, and and you can walk up and down steps, you can run with it, and it's not sitting on your back, it's not all the way to support it. They actually say it's something up to like 12 kilos, it like just removes the weight. We're finding so many ways to make taking luggage easier, simpler, across different places, lighter, whatever it is. I'm sure we can all agree that lighter, easier weight luggage, even just something that you don't even have to think about. I mean, it would be even amazing if the luggage didn't even just follow me. What if it just made its way there before me and even unpacked itself? Those might be a future video. But anyways, this video is drone luggage. How cool would that be? If you're working on it, or you know someone working on it, would love to hear, because I've looked into it and I haven't seen anyone yet that's working on it. Definitely would love to hear. That's all I have for you right now, and I'll see you in the future.